Hello and welcome to the video lecture on data quality. Primarily, let's talk about why we talk about data quality. I alluded to in a previous video lecture that without good data quality, your senior management is making decisions based on bad data, which means that for all intents and purposes, they could be making decisions that could cause the failure of the company or the corporation. So we really need good quality data for that reason. We always talk about it, and it said, you probably heard this term 100 times yourself, garbage in, garbage out. So if you've got garbage coming in and you're not fixing it and cleaning it, then your projects fail before they even start. So when we talk about minimizing IT project risk, a lot of IT projects have to do with data, especially nowadays. Right? I mean, there's networks and there's all sorts of other IT projects that are going on, but a lot of the IT world is associated with data. If you've got bad data and you have an IT project that is based on that data, that project is going to fail before it even gets started. So for instance, I mean, you can make this beautiful interface, right? You can set up these dashboards and set up the availability to make ad hoc queries and make it all web-based, and everybody's all happy about it. But if the numbers and information that's being conveyed are based on bad data, then it's garbage. So again, garbage in, garbage out. The data quality needs to allow you to make timely business decisions. Businesses these days need to be nimble. You have to make changes, and you have to make very quick decisions in a lot of cases. So that means there is a timeliness factor to data quality. It has to ensure regulatory compliance. In previous video lectures, we talked about Sarbanes-Oxley, federal regulations, local regulations, international regulations, compliances, things of that nature. Data quality means that you are in compliance with all of these regulations. And when you have good data quality, that means you can eventually expand your customer base. I mean, how silly is it if you have the name of one of your customers spelled wrong? I can tell you right now that any piece of mail I get that says Mr. Derlin gets thrown away. I don't even open it. You obviously don't know who I am, and you don't care about me, so I'm going to throw it right in the garbage. Things of that nature. You need good data quality to expand your customer base, to keep your customer base from, in that case, keeping Mr. Derlin from jumping ship. So what does good quality data look like? First of all, we've got uniqueness, right? So some of this goes back to the normalizing of your data. It's got to be unique. It's got to be accurate. And there's timeliness as well, but when you come to accuracy, there's accuracy associated with a point in time in a lot of cases. There is a consistency. So how are we keeping track of people's names? Are we putting it in one field? Are we putting it in multiple fields? How consistent is this data? How complete is it? Is it missing any data? Is it timely? Is it current, the currency? And again, currency associated with timeliness is information about yesterday's stock transactions is not current. All right, so if you don't have it fast enough to make it worthwhile to use, then its currency makes it garbage. All right, so currency, we're not talking about the euro versus the dollar. We're talking about how current is it. So there's a timeliness, which is when I'm getting the data, and there's current, which is how current is it for me to make decisions on it. There's the whole conformance as far as you know, how are we storing it, how are we exchanging it, is it in the right format, so does it conform to our standards, and of course there's referential integrity. So that is the end of my video lecture on data quality.